Well, a lot has changed in the last week or whenever I uploaded the last video, hasn't it? We are all feeling the effects of what we will call Steve Carino. Steve Carino, we'll call it Steve. If you watch Wrestle Talk, then you know what that is. Why I'm saying that. The Steve Carino is getting us all. We're all... life has changed thanks to Steve for all of us. Why are we calling it Steve Carino? Because you can't write or say it on YouTube or else you could be demonetized. And I need to make money, so I'm not going to say the words that dare not speak their name. We're just going to call it Steve. Steve Carino. So Steve is causing all of us great pain. If you watched the last video, I told you guys that we're going to be making a lot of changes here. That's something that I'm going to be able to work on. I will tell you that me in my own personal life, it appears as though I'm going to have a lot more free time over the coming probably 3 months. It looks like Steve is probably going to shut everyone's life off for about 3 months, which means that the other business that I own, which quite honestly takes the majority of my time, that I started this past summer, it's frozen. Everything's frozen. I'm very fortunate that I'm not financially, I'm going to be fine, even with that business. It's I'm fortunate. A lot of people, as far as my bills go, and no real obligations. A lot of financial things are taken care of, so I'm going to be fine. But my time is going to be greatly freed up, which is going to allow me to do that overhaul, to get this taken care of. Before we get to that, you see the title. We're running a sale. Sorry. We're running a sale. We'll call it a Steve sale, a special sale for Steve. And because of that, it's going to be $10 off of any full-length live-action title. So if you buy the full version of Napping on the Job, Adventures in Babysitting, or Double Trouble, you will get $10 off of that. So all you have to do is pledge a custom amount, $10 off of whatever that title says that it runs, and then send me a message, tell me what you want. So I think Double Trouble is supposed to be $60, so it'll be $50. Adventures in Babysitting, and Napping on the Job, or maybe supposed to be $55, so they'll be $45. So we're gonna run that. Maybe I'll even adjust the tier level or make a special. I don't know, but $10 off. I don't know how long it's gonna last. Probably for a while here. So $10 off any full-length live-action title. Obviously, we do need to raise funds. We've got bills to pay as well. So so we're running a sale on our live-action stuff. Anybody who pledges on Patreon right now will receive, as long as you are pledged, this is going to come pretty soon, a bonus picture from Caught in Traffic. I am hard at work on that. We are planning release of part 1 for early May. I'm working on that. Basically, the movie's pretty much done. For the most part, anyway. The movie's about done. So, yeah. So that's, I got to do the music. Music's got to get done, but for the most part, the movie's about done. I got, finishing touches and everything. Got to make the trailer, the preview, but it's exciting. It's incredible, but we need to raise funding prior to that. So, like I said, $10 off those full-length titles. Plus, we also have Ambush too, the digital creations. Well, I guess even before I get to that, there's going to be a custom pledge level for Caught in Traffic when it comes out. If you're currently pledging $25 prior to Caught in Traffic coming out, then you'll be able to get each part for the $25 you are currently pledged at. If you're someone that's already received all of our content, you're pledged at $25, you'll be able to hold that $25 pledge and get the Caught in Traffic content. Everyone else who isn't, they will have to pledge the custom level, the separate level for Caught in Traffic. Digital creations, I got time on my hands. That's one positive about this. I'm going to be doing another video talking about our obstacles, but and things we're trying to work on here. But I mean, this year, 2020 is looking like it's basically going to be shut down for the better part of it anyway. And that, like I said, that frees up a lot of time. Time, if you want, you know, you remember if you were here back in 2017, 2018 even, you know how much more stuff we made, how much more time went into this than has lately. And that's because of just, you know, the amount of funding that we've had. You know, we're not at that point yet where we're big enough for me to be able to make enough money from this to sustain things. So, said my other business, you know, right now it's frozen, so my time is back here, and that's going to allow me to accomplish some things like getting all of the digital creations remastered. Obviously, Forza Crowd has been done. I got to put a video out talking about that. As these come out, videos will come out for them. But I'm going to be able to remaster all of these titles and get them done within the next several months. So that's exciting. Well, it's going to allow, and that's, you know, I want to give you guys stuff to enjoy, you know, while we all have this downtime, while you guys are locked in your houses, to give you, you know, some things to keep you busy, to keep you entertained. You know, we're here to entertain you while you know, life is shut down. We got hundreds of videos, all the KK episodes, you know, all our stuff that's available for purchase. You know, that's what we're trying to do, is be here for entertainment purposes. And well, I mean, you know, there's a lot, like I said, a lot I'm going to be able to work on, like I talked about in the last video, rebranding, repackaging all of this. I now have the time to do that, and well, it's all very important. But you know, this is Steve. You got to try and make the most out of Steve, however you can. I know a lot of people are hurting. You know, whether you're losing your job or whatever. I mean, you know, some checks should be getting sent soon enough to help out if you're a U.S. resident, but. You know, it's you just got to make the best of it, and I'm going to make the best of it by injecting my time into this, which is I haven't had to put all that much time into it this year, and even most of last year. I mean, I was not able to really invest the kind of time that I wanted to. So we're gonna try and get caught up on everything over the next couple months, get everything more organized, and yeah. So that's what one thing we're doing. You know, I owe you a state of the brand address and some things we wanted to accomplish this year, but really that's kind of frozen as well. The only things I really want to accomplish this year now is getting everything rebranded, getting all the digital creations remastered, getting Caught in Traffic out, and yeah, that's really about it right now. You know, we talked about a podcast before, all kinds of stuff that's going to have to wait. I mean, yeah, I just can't. We got to get this stuff taken care of. But yeah, I mean, check out. Like I said, if you become a patron, you're going to get a bonus photo from Caught in Traffic, a little preview. I don't. That should be coming out soon enough. I don't know exactly when, but yeah, working on a lot of stuff. Caught in Traffic is phenomenal, so you got to get excited for that. Let me see here real quick. Someone reminded me today, one of our valued patrons reminded me of Anna's DID school. I've not even released a preview for that yet. That has to come out. I'm going to be releasing the full version of the first Office Chronicle, as well as the second Office Chronicle. We filmed the second Office Chronicle as well that I haven't even assembled yet. I mean, it's only a few minutes long, but we got to get that first Office Chronicle out publicly. That takes place before the second one, obviously, and the second one takes place before Caught in Traffic. So, yeah, basically it's Double Trouble, then the first Office Chronicle, then the second Office Chronicle, then Caught in Traffic. So that's like our own original storyline, because Nappin' on the Job is kind of a standalone tribute to Kidnapped. Adventures in Babysitting is an adaptation of our digital creation, which is kind of just, it's something that's mentioned at the beginning of Double Trouble. It's kind of a lead in it, but it's not actually like canon to Double Trouble. It's kind of, because the digital stuff doesn't totally connect with the live action, so it's kind of off on its own. But Double Trouble is where our own like original characters in live action with Samantha, now Anna, and Danny when she was here, like that's kind of so Double Trouble, Chronicle 1, Chronicle 2, and then Caught in Traffic is the way it goes through timeline wise. Escape File is like a past thing, so that's not really in the timeline. But I mean, it's those characters, Samantha's characters, but it's just in the past, like a flashback. So yeah, that's kind of where things are at, what we're trying to get out there. Hopefully everyone is safe from Steve Carino. And I know we got fans all around the world. And it's weird. Never thought I'd live through something like this. Thought this was like, World War II stories and, science fiction movies. But it's happening in real life. So... I mean, all you can do is be positive, try and help people however you can. We're trying to help you here by entertaining you. I do have 5 new KK episode commentaries already filmed, and I think 1 recap, I want to say. Maybe, I don't want to say it was only 1 recap I got to, but there were 5 new KK episodes. The name of the KK is probably no longer going to be the Kidnapper's Corner. It's going to change to something else. Got an idea for that. Still going to be the KK, but something else. So you may be seeing the branding change a lot sooner than later, because, what's going to happen is the name's going to change, the look is going to change, the home page, like the playlists are definitely going to change. If you go to the playlist section, some of the old playlists will still be there. However, the ones that are featured on the main page will be different. The old ones, like the whole KK beginning to end, will probably in the playlist section, not on the main page. Trying to get rid of easy access to older videos, because our older videos look so bad production-wise. I don't really want to show them off. Every artist is like that. Their earliest work sucks, and ours is no exception. Everything we made when we were new is terrible compared to our current standards, and I don't like to show that off, because if new talent that we're trying to recruit is trying to take a look at us and what we do, and they see this old stuff, it does not a good representation of us. So, yeah, just we're going to get stuff out there. Become a patron for whatever dollar amount. Download Forza Crowd. It's phenomenal. It's access to anyone that's a patron. There's going to be a bonus photo from Caught in Traffic, just to kind of get you guys revved up for that. And I'm working on Caught in Traffic. Anna's DID school, Office Chronicle, like I mentioned, we're gonna get all this stuff out. Now that I have time, it's looking like I'm going on a 3-month government-funded vacation for the most part. And I gotta say, I don't ever get vacations, so I am excited to get to work on this brand for the first time in a long time. I love my other business, but I've been putting a lot of time into it, and, I took a long break from this one. I'm always here, but haven't put the time into this that I really wanted to. Now I get to kind of take a break from that one and, be able to focus here and get some stuff accomplished. So that's what we got. I look forward to getting that stuff out to you, and thanks for the continued support. $10 off full-length live-action titles with Samantha.